is up and welcome back. This is Law of Evolution, and there is a debate going on in the No Man's Sky community concerning the nature of No Man's Sky Next and the multiplayer that we're going to be getting and how it should be implemented. And they're broken down into two main categories, or camps, if you will, right? But before we get started, I think it's important to differentiate multiplayer versus PvP. I think people are either getting the two mixed up or they're just combining the two into some sort of super form of like online gaming. Multiplayer is defined as a video gaming experience designed for or involving several players. Okay, now this usually won't involve combat or anything like that, but more of a co-op style of involvement between gamers. Whereas PvP is, the acronym says it all. PvP, player versus player, is a type of multiplayer interactive conflict within a game between two or more live participants, or competition within the game between two or more players. Okay, now this is hugely important because keep in mind, Sean Murray has never allowed his beard to utter the term PvP. Like he never allowed his beard to even say the acronym. Okay, so keep that in mind as we continue the conversation. All right, so what is the debate? Okay, what are the camps? All right, so first, number one, the first camp is kind of a lobby-based or a system-based multiplayer. So this is where you have particular star systems in a star system-based multiplayer that are designated as multiplayer systems. Now, you would search the galaxy for star systems designated as multiplayer arenas, okay? And these would allow you to choose exactly when you would enter a hostile player environment. And whether you were in space or on the ground, you would run the risk of being attacked by both NPC and human players. By doing this, I think you put the power in the hands of the player, and you effectively eliminate griefing completely, like completely get rid of griefing by doing this one. Lobby-based multiplayer would be the addition of an entirely new game mode, like, cause it's kind of like we see with permadeath or survival. You would like boot up the game, you select multiplayer as a game mode, and you enter the No Man's Sky universe as like a 100% multiplayer experience. Now, this one I think kind of splits up the player base, and I'm not really a big fan of that one. I'm kind of in the system-based camp, right? I kind of feel like it's the best way to give us complete control of our involvement in the entire thing. The second camp I think that everybody's kind of gravitating to is kind of like an open or a free roam type of multiplayer. And this is where it's kind of more of a PvP style thing. Well, this is where no matter what game mode you're in, whether it be normal mode, permadeath, survival, or any new mode that they add for that matter, that multiplayer exists throughout them all, right? And this is more along the lines of Elite Dangerous. If you're familiar with Elite Dangerous, it's kind of where unless you're playing in solo mode, you kind of run the risk of being attacked by human players at any given moment, right? And the way that I avoided this in playing Elite Dangerous personally was I just kind of left the heavily populated space and I kind of headed out into deep space, and I went towards the center of the galaxy to kind of do some exploration out there. And that's kind of where there are far fewer players and you don't run the risk of being attacked out there, you know what I mean? I still could come across a human, but out in the bottomlessness of space, they would likely be an explorer like myself and not be a combat threat, you know? And I'm not a fan of this at all, really, because once Next hits and we begin to build these, communal planet or system-wide bases, if you will, no doubt some sort of war or something is going to break out, because we know they're all out there, right? We know they're out there. Someone is going to do something to piss someone off somewhere for some reason. It's just gonna happen. Now, overall, like really, overall, No Man's Sky has the most awesome, intelligent, and respectful gaming community that I've ever had the honor of being a part of. Like really, but it will happen. If we see an open multiplayer environment like this that kind of spans normal mode, we're going to see it happen. So, like in response to the confirmation that Sean Murray gave us during the Inside Xbox interview a week or two ago, we're seeing interlopers and hubs preparing in many different ways for multiplayer. We've seen galactic defense forces springing up in an effort to protect the hubs and their assets. We've seen exploratory committees come to life as travelers prepare to team up on deep space exploration expeditions or whatever. We've even seen the base builders and expert architects teaming up to formulate structural wonders that the universe will undoubtedly awe at, right? But no matter what your stance is, these are exciting times. This is just exciting to be a part of. I can't wait for next, can't wait to get my hands on it, just to see how it's all going to be implemented and how the community is going to interact with it all. So it's exciting times, no doubt. So what camp are you a part of? Do you want to see an open or a free roam multiplayer environment, a lot like Elite Dangerous, where you log into normal mode on July 24th and you get shot square in the ass? I mean, is that what you want? or do you want a lobby-based or a system-based multiplayer experience that allows you to choose when you want to enter an arena with potential human combatants? You choose. You choose. Let me know in the comment section what camp you're a part of. I've had my ear to the street. I've been paying attention to the NMS groups on Facebook and all of the channels on YouTube. And this is kind of where these two camps are where people are kind of gravitating. So let me know in the comments, where do you land? Where are you kind of landing as far as this is concerned? For me personally, I don't want to log in on the 24th and get shot in the ass. I just don't want to do it. I want to kind of choose, you know, when I want to do a PvP type of deal, but I do want to log in and be able to jump into multiplayer, team up with some people, and not worry about being shot by those guys, you know. But hey, you know, everybody's different. People want different things. Let me know in the comment section where you're landing at. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys on the next one.